Welcome to Old Boney Mountain Hot Sauce Grotto's Tasting Notes, where every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. we talk about great hot sauces from around the world. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Chanda. We're with Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids, where we're investing in the future of local youth who are striving to overcome hardships and become inspired adults. We're here for our cause and for the international hot sauce community.
Yes, we are. And stay tuned at the end of the show so you can find out how you can get on Tasting Notes.
Already. Grab bag.
It's heavy.
Today we are tasting with some roasted potatoes.
All right, grab bag in there. You're going to get 4 of them. We're having some fun today. We miss all of you and we love all of you, and you're all coming back for judging next month.
Yes.
Well,
coming
this month.
Like what day is it? Okay. So we've got the I actually like it's a very pretty label, but I'm not sure.
It's the have, man.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's different than most of his labels.
Well, he's got different labels, and
yeah,
he even has a new logo this year. At least it's new to us.
Yeah.
And he's entered and everything. It's gonna be great. Yeah, yeah. These guys are talented. All right, what's next? We're gonna talk.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to figure out the name. I'm sorry. It looks like it'd be a really cool tattoo. Oh, El Chacarero.
Yeah.
I just had this on my breakfast. Ecuador. I just had this on my breakfast the other day.
They're big supporters of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got torchbearer sauces.
Holy smokes. We're out some good ones. We got torchbearer, we got El Chacarero, we got Hab.
Fun day. And face punch. High chili pepper sauce. Wow, look at us. What a day. These are all familiar sauces, even if the label was not.
Well, he's got a lot of labels and he's got great artwork.
Yeah, you'll see on the close-up on what I'm talking about with that the sauce lord. It's really cool looking. But I just can't read apparently.
Face punch is cool.
Face punch has a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, they got some great rubs too.
Yeah, during COVID,
6 pepper sauce.
Yeah, during COVID, we had to switch everything to virtual for the festival. They actually contributed a seasoning of 2 different kinds, a Santa Maria one, I believe, and then like everything, maybe.
Yeah, they had.
No, it was like a Caribbean blend.
Yeah, they had a couple. Definitely the one that we just kind of clung to was that 6 pepper sauce. Was awesome.
Yes.
Let's throw these ones off and then talk a little bit more about some other stuff.
Okay, well, let me figure out my order.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Okay, and we also
so while you're figuring out the order a little bit, you know, we're right in the midst of getting, you know, all the sauces in for the competition. Just the entry was through May 1st, and we're going to start judging. We'll have a whole judging schedule coming up at the end of this show. But you know, sometimes people send in some cool stuff with their submissions, and Pete from the Hammer sent in some real cool snacks. And I mean, I don't think they knew that whether we had a snack competition or not. We did last year. We didn't this year because, to me, there's too many.
It was so diverse.
Yeah, there's chocolates, there was gummy worms, there was beef jerky, there were nuts, I mean, it was one of everything. And I think if we were to have a spicy snack category, we kind of got to separate it out into jerky,
right,
nuts, or whatever, because that would work. Treats or snacks like that are real.
Even the sauces that were submitted in that, like there was the caramel sauce, the chocolate sauce, they were so good. Yeah. But it's so hard. Like, how do you take a spicy caramel and then compare it to a spicy pork rind?
Right.
And then say, you know, they're 2 totally different snacks.
Yeah. So maybe you guys can help us out.
Submit it.
Yeah, because and the other thing is, there's a lot of people that want more categories. They want to get the chili oils, which I do too. I want to get as many categories as I can, but I want to make sure that we have at least 10 entries in each category. in order to do it.
There, a couple years ago, we were getting a lot of submissions for like a spicy soy sauce too.
Yeah,
that would have been interesting.
like
But anyways.
we did go to mustard. We added mustard because mustard always was getting over 10 sauces, and that's a good one to have a separate category in. So we've been doing that, and that's just fantastic.
It is. It's
So,
a totally different day.
Long story short, heat from the hammer. The hammer, they sent in this cool spicy snack. It's fiery cheese bites, and we're gonna take a taste of these things today.
Yeah.
You can check this out. They look really good.
Yeah, so stay tuned after we
Heat from the hammer.
after we finish the sauces, so we can visit those guys.
Yes.
All right, so the order I chose for you today is I went I did the face punch Thai chili pepper, then I did the El Chacarero, then I did the hab sauce, the sauce lord, and then I did the torchbearer sauce's headless horseradish sauce. What do you think?
So that's the order you say is mild to hot.
Yeah.
If they're different at all.
Yes.
I think that's as good as any way to go for it. So
they kind of gave me a couple hints on it. Like if you look at, they did list peppers on the front, which normally we don't get that lucky. So Thai chili pepper sauce, El Chacarero. Like I said, I ate it the other day, so I think I know where it might land right here. And then we got Scotch bonnet, and then we've got Ghost. So
yeah, let's start with the torchbearer. That's good enough for me.
All right.
This is some good stuff. And the labels are just the very best. And, we're having a totally legit label competition this year where it's really going to be judged by both judges and the people ultimately. So, and unfortunately, I don't think Torchbearers entered this year. So
where are you guys?
Look at that label. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, so
and they've got all kinds of them like that.
You should put the sauce in. Oh no, because you're never mind. Okay.
And then we got the hab sauce. And these guys, just the best labels in the world.
I'm so used to seeing the just regular like hab label though.
The HAB.
Yeah. So that's it threw me. Anyways. But yeah, so for People's Choice this year, we're going to be doing it at the Wild Oaks Country Music Festival in Thousand Oaks, and that'll be July 13th. We're gonna have our hot sauce haven there. That'll have, it's specifically for hot sauces.
So June.
What did I say? July? Sorry.
July 13th.
I'm thinking of another event. Ignore that. That's Tarantula Hill. Scratch that. June 3rd. June 3rd.
Okay, so
June
this is El
3rd.
Chacarero. These guys are great friends of Old Boney Mountain. And we love them. They're from Ecuador. Great labels, and they're a great sauce company.
It's one of those sauces where if you went into like a classic Mexican restaurant, you would hope that they would be serving that with everything. That's how I feel.
Yeah, and they've got a bunch of them. And then of course, Face Punch, our friends at Face Punch.
So anyways, June 3rd, they're anticipating, I think they said they're preparing for about 4,000.
They said 5,000 to 10,000, yeah.
Last I looked on their website, I think it was 4,000 to 6,000, but I don't know. It might be 6,000.
They've said all of
that. And so that'll be a great way to get some real feedback on votes for.
I'm going backwards.
Oh.
that goes with that one.
For the People's Choice favorite label.
Yeah.
So show up if you do. We still have a couple booths available for that if you want to come with your hot sauces and promote and sell them and enjoy the festival. You can sign up on wildoakscmf.com.
Yeah,
and just go to vendor, sign up, and go through that process there, and make sure you put OBMFK in the code so that they know that you're part of us and part of Hot Sauce Haven.
Yeah.
June 3rd. All right,
we got some cool potatoes here.
Yes, roasted potato
in everybody's life.
Thai
no, they're not breakfast burritos. Not pizza. Maybe we'll have pizza next week.
Yeah. Pizza's always a fun one.
These are homemade, so they're gonna be good.
Yes.
And then we have our famous
pretty basic, but
cool little wooden spoons that we're gonna take with. Okay. And I cannot believe the lineup.
Yeah.
These are all superior hot sauce makers.
Yes.
And
They know what they're
so
doing.
we're gonna have some fun. Face punch.
All right, face punch. This is punch your mouth with flavor with the Thai chili pepper hot sauce. The ingredients that we have here
It's got a great aroma.
Distilled vinegar, chili peppers, Morton's canning and pickling salts, granulated garlic, chili powder, dehydrated onion,
Onions are coming.
Spice. I'm having trouble today.
Onions.
So it says about 15 years ago, some trolls were making their first batch of hot sauce. The nephew troll was learning how to make the sauce from his troll uncles. For years after that time, the nephew troll tweaked, tested, and perfected the sauce, and the final result is what's in the bottle today. Thanks to the troll's uncles, he would not be making the sauce today, and your face holes would be devoid of this delicious sauce. Thanks and enjoy Face Punch and the flavors of this bottle. Yeah. What a cute little story.
Face punch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the sauce.
Yeah, so this is a really cool red.
Outstanding aroma, great color. It's a little more liquidy than
I was gonna say
normal.
it's more, yeah.
It's the one that falls through the cracks in the
really
breakfast burrito and pools at the bottom. So the last two bites are the best.
I have one of their sauces right now as well. I think it's this one.
Ooh. I think you're gonna be off on the heat.
I think you're right. Wow, that is amazing though.
Yeah, it's
way off on the heat, but
this has that heat that just is what you're looking for.
And
it's
it really
like
does punch you in the face.
Yeah, it does smack, but it's good flavor, good heat. It's
great flavor.
Yeah.
It has that.
I'm getting some garlic.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting like the vinegar and garlic, but excuse me, there's so much flavor around it.
Yeah.
Probably from the Thai chili.
Yeah, it's the Thai chili. Sure.
That you could drink it.
Oh yeah. This for hot sauce fans, this has a heat level that's going to be satisfying to you.
Absolutely.
It's not mild.
It gives you that like lip puckering, salivating, want to dump more all over your food kind of taste. Definitely like just that garlicky and tangy.
I'm telling you. These guys know what they're doing.
That sauce is amazing. It's definitely a hot category, like medium to hot. I'd say hot. I don't think it's going to fit at the beginning of the lineup, like you said.
We'll see. Yeah, it's definitely probably hot category.
That is delicious, though.
Well done.
Yes.
Mr. Peterson.
Oh, it really does. And I think, yeah, Face Punch for like perfect name, you know?
Cool labels too.
All right.
Well done, sir. Love it. What's next?
El Chacarero.
El Chacarero.
Agua Dulce,
El Chacarero. They sent me this cool hat last year.
I was gonna say this is all gonna be in Spanish, and it's embarrassing that I live in California and I don't speak Spanish.
So they're from Ecuador, and last year actually I was visiting some family in Ohio, and they called me via one of those social media platforms that you can talk face to face. And we were trying to communicate, even though they don't speak English, we don't speak Spanish, and it was just a funny conversation, but we knew what we were talking about.
The universal language sauce.
Yeah, so we had a good conversation. Really appreciate those guys.
So we don't know what's in this, but one thing that I think is cool is you can see the little speck.
Yeah.
Little tiny specks of like the peppers and whatever else is going on in here. A little bit of the charring.
I like when they do that. As you know.
Yes.
There are the sauces that are completely blended that are consistent and smooth and great flavors, and then there's the ones that have the stuff that you can see in them of what it's made out of, and I like that too. I like them both.
This one,
good stuff. Let's see.
The scent on it isn't super potent, but it smells a little bit sweeter, and then you taste it and it's not what I expected. It's one of their fruit. It's got to be like
it's
a
fruit
base.
yeah it's
like
mild. Did you know that they were a previous winner too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it
And,
that sauce though, or was it a different one?
I'm gonna look and
Because
see.
the one that I have at home is not that one. But so this one I would say is more medium, but it hits you at the end with the heat.
Gotta wind it up on the wall. There it is. It is the one that won in the fruit division.
Oh, okay. That's
See,
why
right
then.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah,
we just
it's-
happened to pull the good fruit one. All he do see.
You get the sweetness up front and then the pepper at the end.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably a mild sauce. Did you get more
Mild to
heat?
medium. It
Mild to
kind
medium?
of picked up more at the end.
It's a great fruit-based sauce though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's if you're looking for a nice
Candy
fruit,
hot sauce.
yeah, and it's gonna be not over the top for people that can't handle the heat. It's gonna be just right in that little groove
Mm-hmm.
for people that are just probably getting into hot sauces, but not too hot.
And something that's unique.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
All right, I gotta have some of this on this potato.
mm-hmm.
It's like this is stuff you can just pour all over stuff.
This would be really good with like breakfast potatoes and like French toast, and like if you had a plate filled with breakfast,
waffles.
Yeah. Then you would want that because it would help bring like chicken and waffles would be a really good one for it. But yeah, just I'd like to think the idea of breakfast because it's good on the potatoes, but I know it would be good with whatever else you're eating with the
You could drape this
potatoes.
over fish too.
Oh yeah.
Fish tacos or
mahi
salmon or
yeah.
my
Yes.
yummy.
Also a thinner sauce too, if you saw the way that it was pouring.
Good stuff.
It's about the same consistency.
But it's definitely
we're gonna swap those.
no doubt. I have a feeling face punch is gonna be traveling more.
Yeah, right. Just right out the gate, mess that one up. Okay, so here we go with the hab sauce, the Scotch bonnet and heirloom tomato, and then it says heat and blessings.
This guy is one of the most talented sauce makers. He has a lineup of I don't know,
So
more than
sauces,
30
yeah.
sauces or so.
All right.
They're all different.
Yeah.
And he actually won for the People's Choice World's Favorite Hot Sauce in 2020, I think. 18, 19, 20.
There's a hab.
2020.
That's the label that I always
Yeah.
that I always reference in my
Yeah.
brain. All right.
Yeah, 2020 they won. They've been in the competition. They support our cause all the time consistently. And the guy, I remember talking to him when he won, and he was just so happy. And I like to say we put him on the map. I don't think we did. He was on the map. He was good, but he was probably a local Portland guy. And I hope that we help in some small way to make him bigger because he deserves it. The guy is an artist, not just the artwork on the bottles, but the artist as far as making the sauces. So
Wow.
good guy.
So heirloom tomatoes, red and yellow Scotch bonnet peppers, red bell pepper, rice vinegar, red onion, garlic, lime juice, orange juice, Himalayan salt, spices, and fruit pectin. All right.
Got a good aroma on it.
I have no doubt. This sauce is a little bit thicker than the first two. Yeah, it smells a little sweet, and you definitely get that. Like,
Okay.
I love the smell of Scotch bonnets.
Yeah,
They're my favorite pepper in terms of aroma.
Yeah, Scotch bonnet's a good fruity pepper.
Thai chili too, but
good
Scotch
with
bonnet.
any sauce, but
Very refreshing.
Yeah, citrusy tasting, but tomato, a little tomato,
Yeah.
like it's tomato.
And you kind of get a little bit of the tomato texture in it too. It's got a little bit of texture to it.
Yeah, this is something that's going to be great on tacos, tostados. What
Chicken.
else? What are you thinking?
Chicken.
Yeah. Chicken.
Fish. Sorry here.
Want to try it on the potatoes too.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a little heat to it.
Yeah, a little heat, but not overwhelming.
Mild to medium again, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna sit here and eat. It's definitely refreshing.
This one's coming over this way though.
Yes.
I think it's hotter than El Chacarero.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
It's very flavorful. If you're looking for flavor, this sauce has got a good solid flavor.
It's another good entry to hot sauce too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, because you're gonna. It's like the next level, you know. Like it's not gonna be totally mild, but you get that heat. It stays on the tongue. It tastes good. It's a good, solid, refreshing hot sauce. You comparing?
I was just saying because I felt like there might have been a little more tail end heat on the El Chaparro, but they're very, very similar. But yeah, I think the Hab has a little more to it.
Yeah, I think it's got a little more heat, a little more solid consistency as far as the texture goes. It stays,
and it very,
on the
very
potato.
Subtly starts to bring the heat in. It doesn't just like hit you at the end of the bite and you go, oh, it's hot sauce. It very like easily makes its way into the spice.
Anything with Scotch bonnets is good, man.
Yeah.
That's what all I grew this year in the Old Boney garden with Scotch bonnets. You guys know in the past I've grown all kinds of super hots and hundreds of plants, but I've scaled back a little bit and refined my pepper selection to that. I do get some peppers from Hill Country Hot Peppers. Thanks, Ron Tilton. You guys supply me with some, but I like growing my own because I just like watching stuff grow.
Okay, torchbearer sauces. Headless horseradish.
Love horseradish.
Gluten-free. All right, so we've got horseradish, ghost chili pepper, garlic, canola oil, water, chipotle peppers, lemon juice, distilled white vinegar, Dijon mustard, horseradish powder, salt, chili powder, and black pepper. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so if you're combining horseradish with Dijon mustard, which is synonymous kind of with each other and to a certain degree, but
they say accidentally healthy, intentionally delicious.
That's a good little.
They're up there too.
Oh yeah, their torchbearer's been a winner many times. Right
here we've got
Plum Reaper right there. You got the
there's
horseradish mustard, spicy horseradish mustard. That was just last year.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been around for a while with us, and they're a great company. I'm gonna taste this.
I'm gonna eat this now.
The aroma. Definitely getting some.
It's pretty subtle. I'm getting a little bit of the mustard.
Mustard, slight horseradish. Let's see what we get in the taste.
Yeah, I feel like we'll see if this is deceiving. Because it doesn't smell like it's got ghost pepper.
It's got ghost pepper. You can taste it. And then you get the graininess of the horseradish.
Yeah. The ghost is hitting you.
I think it's in the right spot.
I agree.
Yeah,
the face punch hits you right away, but this one, you get that like creamy kind of horseradishy flavor, and then all of a sudden,
a little mustard,
boom,
and this blam, heat.
This would be good with oysters.
Good idea.
Obviously, a much thicker sauce than the other three.
That's a little. These two are both solid hot. This one has a good creamy texture to it, so it's going to stick to stuff. You know, it's going to be right where you put it, and when it's right where you put it, you know what you're getting when you're eating it. You can gauge how much.
Right.
It's a good hot sauce. So don't be if you're a wimp, you probably won't want to get this one.
You'll think that you handled it, and then all of a sudden the ghost will hit you.
And then it'll go right all over your tongue. It'll cover your tongue all the way around. And then go back from the back of your throat.
Your mouth, back through, and then I just got a little bit of that like horseradish nose burn too.
Really?
Try and do like 2 more bites.
I always want to do that. My wife and I always have a competition with horseradish to see who can take the biggest piece
first
and cry.
Good sauces today.
Always a fan of horseradish. horseradish, mustard, ghost pepper.
It's very, very, very subtle mustard. It's
Yeah.
just there to kind of add another flavor
Yeah,
to marry into
not
those.
overdone. Yeah.
It goes really well with that too. That's not something I would have expected.
Agreed.
Mm.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know how we get so lucky, because this is something that, you know, obviously we do the hot summer night competition. We do it for free. We're all volunteers, and we all are doing it for the foundation. But you can't pay somebody enough to be able to do this. I mean, you don't have to pay people to do this stuff. Can't pay them enough.
And I was like,
You don't have to.
I was like, I don't get paid. No.
You don't have to. You don't have to pay people to have this kind of experience. They'll do it for free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we get to taste 4 sauces a week, and they're the best sauces in the world. If you signed up for Hot Summer Night, you're signing up because we're finding the best tasting hot sauces in the world, and we're putting them on stage, and we're highlighting the hot sauce industry.
Well, and here's the thing too. This is a good week to say this because of what's sitting right here. But out of the like 400 to 500 sauces that we do every year in the competition, there are sauces in there, I won't lie, that are not my personal preference. I taste it and I'm like, thank you, appreciated it, but just not for me.
But that's why.
But then you have these sauces where everybody is like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's so cool to taste and see, you know, just really well-made sauces like that.
Our goal is to have 12 to 16 judges at each division judging competition. I'm going to put up our dates this year so that you can see what's going on, because we're right up on it.
You're not going to do it yet.
Oh, that's right. We get to try some spicy snack. This is going to be a little longer show.
You almost robbed me of that.
Oh my gosh. Heat from above, fiery cheese bites from Heat from the Hammer. Heat from the Hammer. Look at those. Those look tasty. There's like those little cheese bites.
Yeah.
It's got a cool little zip off top. It's got the seal on the pack. Not hard to access. Good job there.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Want me to put some on your plate?
My sauce covered. Just been dumping everything on it. Ooh, yum. Christian and I just were eating with last night. Those are just like the Parmesan.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, the Parmesan.
So the cool thing about cheese chips, if you guys haven't ever had them before, let's say you're trying to do like a non-chip style lifestyle. Like, you know, maybe you don't do flour or tortilla. Like, these are a great alternative to give you that crunch factor with tons of flavor.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try them with the heat though.
You know, I think we could reach something here too. During the months of May to November, you can hear a deep rumble in the skies over Hamilton. This is a Canadian company. Warplane Heritage Museums, World War II. Let's see, my eyes are bad.
Want me to read it?
Avro Lancaster bomber roars overhead, one of the 2 remaining aircraft in the world able to still fly. The almost 80-year-old machine draws your attention every time it's in the air. Heat from above, fiery cheese bites will grab your attention as the crunchy baked cheese snack packs the punch of Rosé Red #5 hot sauce, which is one of their hot sauces, providing a delicious spicy snack. As one of our community projects, we are donating 50 cents from every bag we sell to the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum to go towards ensuring that the Lancaster and other historical aircraft remain airworthy.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I love the airplane stories because I don't know if you guys know, but I had my pilot license. I got it when I was 18 and got to do all kinds of flying in Cessnas and stuff. But we visited the airplane museum in Ohio, and just the most amazing museum for airplanes that you'll ever be in. And we got to go tour it. But anyways, I gotta try this.
I know, I'm just gonna, I was ready.
Love it. It's not, sometimes they get too Parmesan or too.
These remind me of Cheez-Its with heat. But I'm also impressed if you guys have had these like cheese bites, crispy cheese bites before. Sometimes they can taste almost like stale.
Exactly. And this is not that
crunch. Yeah.
They're like fresh. They're tasty. I'd recommend this. You guys try it out. Portion of it goes to the Air Museum.
They've got
historical.
So it's shredded cheddar cheese.
Oh, good.
Hot sauce, Thai red chilies, finger chilies, Scotch bonnet peppers, tomato paste, honey, garlic, salt, black pepper.
Not overwhelming, so don't be afraid of it. Has a good heat.
It just gives
even
it just gives you some spice.
Yeah.
Outside of just, it's not a one-dimensional Cheez-It. It's you
you get the good flavor of the cheese and you get that hot sauce that they make that we're going to experience in the hot summer night event.
This is really good
and
super crispy.
Yeah, I think we're going to be eating these well into the rest of this program. Anyways, these are great. Thank you for sending them with your hot sauces. I don't know if we'll have a spicy snack category in the future.
We'll have to rework it.
I will go on record to say that if we can get more than 10 of any one type of spicy snack or 10 of any one other kind of sauce category, we will just make that category up for that year. So if there's something like chili oils or like jerky or spicy kind of chips or those, if you can get 10, then we can do it. And I know that it takes my efforts to try to market that as well, so I'm going to try to do a little better job in the setup for each year so that people understand what I'm talking about.
Well, I could even just say right now, if you're watching this video, it's obviously not an option for the 2023 competition, but if you throw a comment into this video and you're a spicy sauce or snack maker and you want something of yours entered into a future competition, enter what your snack is in the comments and we'll see if we can even start building from there.
Yeah, because we can start now and we'll know how many we have. So it takes communication between all of us. We want to do what the hot sauce community wants to do. Our goal is really to support you, the hot sauce community, whether you're a hot sauce lover or a hot sauce maker. That's our goal. We love the community. We love the fact that people give back. You saw that these guys give to the Airplane Museum. There's so many others. Face Punch gives, El Taquerero, Torchbearer, all of them have. Everybody has, every one of them gives, obviously, because they're given to Old Boney Mountain Foundation for Kids by entering.
So
and they do other things. So we love y'all. We're gonna go. I'm gonna show you
our judging schedule.
Yeah, our judging schedule.
Yeah. So as you guys are now hopefully aware of, we will begin judging this month for the 2023 Hot Summer Night International Hot Sauce Competition. So our schedule, as you can, if you look up on the screen, you can see May 13th, we'll have our medium heat division. That'll be at the Ventura County Fire Department station in Camarillo. And it was so fun to judge there last year because we got to see kind of, live in action, all the firefighters. They made an amazing meal for, the people there that were judging, and
they did a barbecue, tri-tip.
Yeah.
And then they also, for those of you out of California who don't know what tri-tip is, I won't try to explain it, but we did this tasting at Station 54, and we were actually quite wondering if they had any business because they hadn't gone out on a run while we were there, and we were there for hours. But then right at the very end, they had to go out.
They lit up. It was awesome. So that'll be May 13th. Then May 14th, we'll do our mild division. That'll be at the Hot Sauce Grotto, the OG judging station in Newbury Park. The 20th, we'll do extra hot. That'll be at a venue. It's actually a judge's venue in Santa Rosa. So And these are two judges that have been a part of our judging since the beginning, I believe, right?
Yeah, they're
Year one.
consistent.
And then, so May 21st, we'll do the hot division in Newbury Park at an unnamed venue. The 27th, we'll do fruit division back at the hot sauce grotto. And then the 28th, we'll do barbecue sauce and spicy mustard division at Holdren's Steaks and Seafoods. And if you guys were part of the People's Choice in the previous years of the competition, you'll recognize that as the venue that you guys got to taste and judge at for the previous competitions. But we're actually going to do a formal judging there. It'll be great too, because they've got mac and cheese and seafood and steaks and ribs and all kinds of stuff. So if you find a sauce that you're enjoying,
it's perfect for barbecue sauce and spicy mustard, because we're going to do the judging with little meat bites and things like that. And different types of sausages and things for the mustard. So it's going to be a real great judging day. And then so we do all the month of May, we do all this judging, and then on June 3rd, we've whittled it down to the ones that are going to be in the People's Choice at the Wild Oaks Country Music Festival. And then we're going to have thousands of people with the ability to take a taste of those sauces. We have to keep it to a small taste because we need to get as many people as we can. But that's how we do the People's Choice. And it's really been fun over the years to do it that way. And, the judging kind of whittles it down to the best sauces. 12 to 16 judges per judging event, gets to the top 3. Actually, the top 10, we have finals. Top 10, then the top 3. And then we go to the People's Choice after that. So it's a big process.
Yeah, and then we'll carry on in future episodes with the details of the events beyond that. Yep. But we're at least getting you guys the heads up on what judging is going to look like this year. So, be ready for it. We're excited.
Yeah.
So as usual, if you guys enjoyed this video, you can rate it.
You can rate it $1 to $10, $1 being not so good and $10 being great. Also like, share, subscribe to the Hot Sauce Grotto. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to it. Eventually it helps us out because there's advertising stuff.
It's showing YouTube that people are enjoying this.
Yeah. All right. So thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Have a great night.